The book of Luke, chapter 18, and verse 7. Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. He says, "And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?" I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, his lessons edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. So it's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp coming at you with another lesson, and it's going to be on a very important topic, all right? It's the topic of faith, man, in the time of tribulation, all right? So the Lord clearly tells you right here that he's going to speedily avenge his elect, man. He's not going to give us over to our enemies, man, to be completely demolished by Esau and these nations and even 2/3 of our own people who are against us. The Lord is going to step in on behalf of the elect, all right? And, just me going through some situations in my life, it's like, hey, man, the Lord will put you in positions to test your faith, man. And Satan will come and get in your ear and try to tell you that the Lord ain't dealing with you because you're going through different things, man. All right? Sometimes you pray to the Lord and he doesn't answer you right away, or the situation isn't rectified immediately or when you think it's supposed to be. And a lot of people will lose faith at that point, man. Satan start getting in their head, talking to them, oh, the Lord ain't dealing with you. That's why you ain't getting out of this situation, because the Lord ain't dealing with you, And that's the same mindset that the Israelites in the wilderness had, man. And, I was having those thoughts in my head, man. I had to rebuke that shit, man. Like, I was strongly rebuking those voices, man, because Satan will whisper in your ear, man. That's what I mean by voices. I'm not hearing actual audible voices in my head, man, so I ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm talking about, man. He likes to whisper in your ear, man, and put thoughts in your head, should I say. Maybe the Lord ain't dealing with me because I'm going through this, But if you go back to the previous verse, what does it say? What does Yahweh Shai say? He say, though he bear long with them. Meaning, you might be in a position for a little while, man. But you can't lose the faith, man. Okay, we're going to be in positions of difficulty coming into Jacob's trouble. We're going to be without certain things, man. And we can't get that, mindset of the Lord ain't dealing with us because we're going through it. I was thinking to myself today, man, what about Daniel in the lion's den? All right? He wasn't in there for 5 minutes. He was in there for a little while, man. Did he lose the faith? Hell no. You see, this flesh is a motherfucker, man. And excuse my my paleo French, all right? But anyway, this flesh is something else, man. I put it that way. All right? It'll have you feeling the type of way about a situation, but your spirit has to overpower that, man. You see? Because the flesh gets uncomfortable and all this stuff, man. Look, man, we got to remember that the Lord is dealing with us, man. He gave us this truth. We have the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And as long as we got that, we doing good, man. No matter what we lose, okay? Whether it be your house, your children, your mother, your father, your job, okay? Your health. All right? Yeah, man, those things are heavy. But the Lord says this. He asks you, but nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? It's going to get so bad out here that a lot of people are going to lose their faith, man, in this coming tribulation. You see, when the affliction really sets in, the persecution really sets in, and you start losing shit for real, all right? People's faith is going to fail them, man, and we do not want to be a part of that number, man. People that get broken by the tribulation. We don't want to be broken by hard times, man. We want to get stronger during those times. Because the Lord is coming back to avenge his elect, man. Let's get a few precepts on this matter. All right, here's an account right here, dealing with ancient Egypt and, Moses, all right, and the children of Israel, right, when Pharaoh was coming down having great wrath, man, all right. Now, Exodus 14:10 says, and when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were sore afraid. That flesh got afraid, man. And the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord Yahweh, all right, Bashem Yahushai. And they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? So check this out, man. Here it is. The Lord is delivering the Israelites out of the hand of their oppressors, right? Which would be Pharaoh and the Egyptians. All right. They're on the way out, and then they look behind them and they see the Egyptians and Pharaoh coming after them to kill them. All right. It's a bad situation. It's looking really fucking grim, right? So in their flesh, they was like, yo, we get ready to die. Why'd you bring us out here, Moses? You brought us out here to kill us? Pretty much they had the mindset that they should have just stayed in captivity underneath the Egyptians. All right, that's what their mindset was. It was better for them to be in captivity than to flee away and then be killed. Their faith was tested, man. Okay? So we can't be like that, man. We can't turn into a bunch of bitches, all right, when things get rough. And that's a lesson that I learned today, man. Through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shemi Awashai. The Lord will put you in situations to test your integrity to see if you're going to turn into a hoe-ass nigga, man. As we like to say here at Great Millstone, HAN, all right? For those of you that have virgin ears, I guess, you know what I'm saying? You hear words in the music you listen to and the TV shows you watch. But anyway, the point is that we can't get soft, man, and then turn into a traitor and give up and throw in the towel when stuff gets rough, man. And I'm talking about when shit gets really uncomfortable, man. It don't fucking feel good, man. Okay? To be put in a situation where, you're without something for a period of time, or you don't know how you're going to get to the next, situation, it don't feel good, man. Okay? Let's keep it real. That's when the Lord is testing our faith, man. We could be faced with death, man, or imprisonment when Esau comes down having great wrath, which is the modern day Pharaoh. You see, when he sends his troops to come raid our houses, man, for preaching his word, we can't lose faith. We can't. All right? That's why you got to move in the spirit. You got to believe no matter what situation you in, man. You can't turn into a traitor of the Lord, man. You can't turn on the Lord, man, when shit gets rough. You can't turn on the brotherhood. All right? You see? All right? You got to remain steadfast, man. Matter of fact, it goes on to continue to the next verse. Let's see what it says here. Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? See? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. They were losing faith because of the situation they were put in, man. It didn't look good. It didn't look like there was a way out of that. There was no way out in their mind, man. But see, that's why you got to understand the power of Yahweh by Shemi Awashai. Because guess what? I was delivered from my situation today, man. I'm not going to go into the details, but it was looking dire, man. It was looking really bad, man. Satan was fucking with my mind and all type of stuff, man. Trying to sow seeds of doubt. But the Lord strengthened me, man. I said, you know what, Lord? I'm not going to give up on you. And right after I said that in my mind, I was delivered out of that situation. True testimony. It happened today. Okay, but, they were saying, when their oppressor was coming after them, it was better for us to just, serve them and be, slaves in Egypt. All right? And 2/3 of our people are going to have that mindset when Esau, the white man, the so-called white man, comes down having great wrath and starts persecuting those who watch the videos and those who claim to be Israelites. All right? And those who believe in the Bible. And they're going to come after you. All right? But the true men of the Lord are going to stand still. Let's go to the next verse. It says this. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord Yahweh by Shemi Awashai, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. And guess what happened? We know the story. The Lord sent a miraculous deliverance for the children of Israel, man. See, you can't put a cap on the Lord, man. You're going to find yourself in situations where it ain't going to look good at all, man. You're going to be looking crazy, looking stupid. We're going to be looking foolish, man. Hey, but we're made fools for the Lord's sake, man. All right? All right, we're going to close with this right here. The book of Luke, chapter 22 and verse 31. I'm going to read down to the next verse. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, Behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Salaki, that he may sift you as wheat. Now this is a heavy hitter that we bring out. And Salaki, it applies right now and in the times we're coming into. Satan the adversary, because that word is shaitan, or Satan in the Hebrew, shaitan, it means adversary. He's that opposing force against our faith. He's created to make us, or to attempt to make us lose faith. And that's what he's, trying to do with Peter. And the Lord was telling him about that. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, warned Peter. He made Peter the head of the church, man. And he was telling Peter, he said, look, man, hey, Satan is trying to get you up out of this truth, man. All right? He's trying to make you lose faith. And when you go into it, I believe that word sift right here, it means, matter of fact, in the Greek, it's syniazo. Let's get that really quick in the blue letter. Because Satan is gunning for us, man. If you are of the elect, Lord willing we are, Satan is trying to get you up out of here, man. He's trying to make you lose your mind. He's trying to make you lose your faith and fall out the truth to be destroyed, man. So here we have that particular verse pulled up in the blue letter, all right? So let's jump down and see what that word phrase sift means. Okay, here it is.
Strong's G 4617, syniazo. Syniazo.
So there you go, syniazo in the Greek. Now it says to sift, shake in a sieve, all right? Because you had like certain grains or whatever, you would shift them, in a little grate or whatever. You've seen people doing it before to shift out, the unwanted pieces, okay? It says by inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow. And that's what Satan's job is, man. The adversary, he's there to weed out the whole ass niggas, man. All right? And, you don't want to be one of those, man. You want to be faithful, man. You want to be a hoe. You want to be a faithful virgin wife until Yahweh Shai was shy, man. Spiritually speaking, okay? We want to be those faithful wives, man. Because the Lord is the husbandman, right? The elect of those faithful wives, man. They're likened unto faithful virgins, right? And you're going to have all type of temptation and different situations to get you to fall away. And Satan is sifting us, man. He's sifting out the unwanted or the undesirables of our nation, man. Those who ain't going to endure to the end. Those who are going to crack when shit gets really hectic. They're going to be sifted out, man. And you do not want to be a part of that number, man. Because those who get sifted out of this truth, they're sifted out to be destroyed, man. All right? Your faith is everything, man. Your faith in Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai is everything, man. You see? That's how we going to make it out of this thing, man. Through faith. Okay? Now, matter of fact, I got one more precept. We're going to close it. Let's go to the next verse really quick. And what does the Lord say right here? But I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. Do you understand that? The Lord prayed for his elect. He was telling Peter that he prayed for him, man, that his faith don't fail. All right, we're going to be tested, man. It's going to look like the Lord ain't there sometimes, man, but he's there all the time, man. The Lord he said he ain't never going to leave us nor forsake us. He said he's with us even to the end of the world or the end of the age. The Lord didn't lie when he said that, man. So the only way you could fall is if you lose faith. You stop believing when shit gets hard, man. You haven't eaten for maybe 2 or 3 days. The Lord said he's going to feed his servants. Isaiah 65:13. All right, King David said he's been old and young, and he ain't never seen the righteous forsaken or the seed begging bread. Come on, man. And King David is a mighty example of faith. But, the point is that, hey, man, the elect, they're not going to lose faith, man. So if you want to be at that number, man, keep that in mind. That's a characteristic of the elect. And they're predestinated anyway, but when Satan starts throwing those darts of doubt into your mind, remember this, man. We can't give up. We cannot give up, man, even unto death. Ephesians 2:8, we're going to close it with this. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High. Faith is a great gift. It's going to lead to your salvation. Don't lose it. Hold on to it. Keep it under lock and key no matter what situation you find yourself in. Call Allah Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, Kwame Yasharala in the Bible Ball.